Capricorns, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's go on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Capricorns this week? Flying cards. Speaking of flying, you then got the Eight of Wands. Okay. Firstly though, you have the Emperor. The Emperor is a very nice card to have out first. And then the Eight of Wands. You're taking control, you're taking charge of your life in some way. I feel like the Emperor is very, very bold, strong, confident and assured. And with the Eight of Wands being communication, action, travel, speed. Whatever you're doing, you're not really stopping to think. You're just kind of going, I know what I want and I'm gonna make sure I find a way to get it. Like, I feel like the word decision is coming in. Like, once you make a decision, it's happening. Once you decide. Five of Pentacles then came out. And the Ace of Wands. So, as always, I'll talk you through these in more depth, and then clarify and get more out of them. The Fool is on the bottom, so there is something exciting, like a new adventure, or a new start, a new cycle in your life beginning. With the Emperor being your first card out, that could be a new... The Ace of Pentacles just like... I can't even explain what just happened. You might have heard it, but it was like sitting here, and it just slid off the top. Anyways, Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity. Ace of Wands, new. The Fool, new. So there's a new beginning happening in some way this week, and it's big. It's important. It might seem, just to contradict what I said, it could seem little, but it's because it's like a seed being planted that will grow into something very big. Anyways, the Emperor, and all these new beginnings, and the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are starting your own business. Some of you are starting your own... I don't know why I'm getting branch. So that could mean like you're branching out. It might not be like you're going full-time businessman, businesswoman, but it could be like you're starting something on the side, right? You're branching out of your comfort zone, you're branching out of your normal routine. Others of you with the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles could just be investing in something. It could be... I'm not really sure to clarify, but it's definitely something like you're the boss. You're the boss. So I just feels like it's around work, entrepreneurial energy, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Like there's some way that you're investing in something you're very passionate about and are able to make money from it very soon. Eight of Wands, communication, travel. I don't know why I'm getting the word destiny. Destiny. That could be your name or someone else's name. There's something that's destined to happen. Something might go bad before it goes good. And I know that's a weird thing to say, but I'm looking at the Ace of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. And so the Ace of Wands is all about communication and messages and depth, right? And then, like, and by that I mean that if there's conversations happening between you and a friend, you and a lover, you and a, like, co-worker, whatever it may be, there's depth to the conversations being had. It's not just, oh, lovely weather. Like, there's something meaningful being said and shared. With the Five of Pentacles next to this is kind of my ghosting card, or being left out in the cold, or not feeling included, not feeling able to, like, you have anyone you could talk to. And with the, it's so interesting because you're going from the Eight of Wands of open communication to the Five of Pentacles. So it's very strange. There could be like hot and cold energy around you and someone you're connected to, or it could be a feeling of like you may be able to take in someone's depth and all they have to say, but then you feel alone in your own whatever you're going through. It's kind of interesting because it's like all of this, and you might be carrying a lot of like somebody else's weight and listening and being there for someone, but then you feel like no one's there for you. So very interesting. But I'm also looking at those wands and it's like, I feel like it might be your choice not to. Like, because I said decision when I got these cards out. Like, you might be deciding not to. You want to be there for everyone, but you don't really want to burden anyone with your own stuff. With the Five of Pentacles, it seems like if you find yourself feeling out in the cold or on your own this week, I'm not coming for you. I empathise completely. I completely get where you're coming from, but I feel like it's your own fault. And I don't mean that in a mean way, because I do the exact same thing. I don't mean this, don't take this harshly, basically. But it just seems as if you're finding yourself alone and going, oh my god, I have nobody to talk to. But you actually do, you just don't want to bother them. You just don't want to annoy them. You're like, ah. And so then you feel like, oh my god, I have no one. But you do. You do have people you can talk to. You do have, there is someone. And when, don't message or comment and go, I have nobody in the world that cares. Come on. There must be. I'd talk to your dog, talk to your neighbour's kitten, right? There's someone that you can speak to. Someone, something, or even writing a letter, right? Writing it out, but don't say that there's no one you can speak to, because I mean, like, there could be someone passed on. Tell them about it, right? There is someone you can let it out with. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is the energy of new, again. It's also attraction, whether that's attraction to a person, whether that's a spark being reignited between you and your partner, or whether that's some exciting, attractive opportunity. Either way, something is pulling you in. Something or someone is very alluring, very enticing, or very exciting, very, like, you feel called to something. And, like, and with that, like, look at the way that those, like, the sun is shining through those clouds. It's almost like your life might usually feel kind of cloudy, and then there's something shining through. There's something popping up that's bringing colour and brightness and excitement back into your life. Something or someone, because it doesn't have to be a person. It could also be a passion project, because you have Ace of Pentacles. So whether that can go both ways. That can be investing in a new relationship, or that could be investing in and making money and making income from something you're passionate and excited about. Clarify the Emperor. You have the Devil. The Devil and the Emperor, what a pair. The Devil is obviously ego, especially when it comes to the Emperor, because the Emperor's negative side can be his ego. Man or woman doesn't matter. There's something where whatever you're doing, because you're so confident and decisive this week, and it's amazing. I love that energy of just being able to go, I want this, I'm going to do it, right? I want to cut my hair off, I'm just going to go do it. I'm not going to think too much, I want it, I'm going to have it. With the Devil card, make sure whatever you do is more out of a place of what is good for you rather than what looks good for you. And yeah, again, I'm not coming for you, but it's more like what is actually suited to you. What, like, if you're making a decision to start your own business, for example, and there's two things you could do, what one is gonna fulfill your soul, and what one would you choose just because, oh, that looks so good? On my Facebook profile it says that I am a doctor. How good does that look to everybody else? I look so good. No. What actually fulfills your soul, what actually makes you feel, do you know what I mean? Whatever you're being decisive about, make sure you're being decisive, you know, in the right way. And yeah. And this could also be, by the way, this Emperor with the Devil, this could be someone else's energy in your life, and the Emperor can be a father figure. So if that is a father figure, say, with the Devil, it could be the energy of, ooh, I don't know what that was. Could be the energy of the father trying to control you in some way, because Devil's control, the Emperor's control. And I just feel like it could be a strong energy of someone trying to control you or sway you, or yeah, it might not even be a father, it could be a boss, it could be, right, it doesn't, take it as it resonates, but there's kind of this energy of someone wanting to, I'm getting pull your strings like a puppet, They want to be in control. They might, if you're getting strange energy from someone, or like a difference in the way they treat or talk to you or speak to you, speak, same thing. It's kind of the energy of you might be coming across to this person more unpredictable or more hard to like predict. More unpredictable or more hard to predict. That's not what I was looking for, but yeah, this person just, you may be acting out in ways that they don't expect you, or your confidence, or your decisive, confident energy might freak someone out, because the ego, to me, can come through when it's around fear of change, fear of the unknown, fear of what they can't, like, it's definitely the ego usually pops up at times of change, and I feel like someone's ego could be affecting your connection with them, whether platonic or romantic is coming through, because they can't predict or understand you or something. Clarify the Eight of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. Some of you are moving. Ten of Pentacles is like house and home. With the Eight of Wands being forward movement, travel, it kind of makes sense that some of you are relocating or moving, or buying a home, or moving. Some of you, it's like I'm getting a tiny home come through. Could be like getting a tiny home. I don't know why that's so strong, but Eight of Wands is success though. I feel like there's an energy of being more at peace if you're moving soon, or if you're just changing the place you live. Like, you could be refurbishing or renovating in some way. There's something about like feeling more at peace and more at ease and more free in your space without like, I don't know, it's so interesting. It's like, because you're not, some of you aren't moving, some of you, maybe if you're living with other people, the people you're living with could change or something like that, because there's a feeling of change, of communication, of movement, of shifts happening in your home. It just seems calmer. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. You have the Two of Wands with the Five of Pentacles, which is about decisions, choosing between two. And I said with the Five of Pentacles, some of you are feeling out in the cold, but it seems like it might be more your call to be like, I don't want to bother anyone. I don't want to bother them. I don't want to be a burden. There's something where just remember that you still, even if you're watching this and you're resonating and you're like, oh, that is me, she's right. You can still change, you can still decide, it's still your choice to now acknowledge that and be like, well, yeah, maybe I would feel a lot better if I actually pulled myself back out from the cold. Because in the original Five of Pentacles, it's there's no lock on the door, or that you have a key to get in that door. And it just, especially with the Two of Wands, there's something where you might be acknowledging you're not actually, you don't have to be where you are. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be shut off from someone in particular, or even multiple people. This could be friends. This could be like, some of you, there's something like, there could be someone overseas. I'm getting America for some reason. It's so specific. And you might be like, I've not heard from them. Oh my god, they hate me. They hate me. They've gone. I've not heard from them. Have I done something wrong? We used to talk all the time. We used to always reconnect and check in on each other. I've not heard from them. And there's something where it's almost like, this might be, you do something. You take action. Don't think the worst. You take action. You try something. You try. Communicate, whatever it may be. And because I feel like there's a revelation that you're not actually, sometimes our brains and everything like that can misconstrued situations and completely see them so differently to how someone else has interpreted a situation. So you might definitely think something is worse than it is, or a connection is gone, right? A friendship's over. And it's like, well, actually, just stop and look. There's a path that you can choose. Clarify the Ace of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Wands. Some type of passion. Something you're attracted to, I should say. Because it doesn't necessarily seem like it might. Doesn't have to be a passion, it could also be a romantic connection. It's changing your life for the better. And with the Magician here, I don't like saying this because I don't like talking about love and stuff like that and like, oh, it's gonna change your life, it's gonna change who you are. No. No. It's actually, though, gonna change you for the better. Unintentionally, not that you're a bad person, not that this person's a bad person, but there's just a shift happening and a change and things getting better and things like you're excited. There's like a, I don't know, I feel like there's a healing of your like energy. Your energy is rejuvenating or rejuvenated. And like it's completely a 180 from what you're currently feeling or have recently felt. Because you might already know what I'm talking about. Where it's like, yeah. Like I'm looking at the seasons. I just noticed it's like the summer seasons, the winter and everything like that. It's completely changing. And then Ace of Wands is obviously warm energy. It's fire energy. So it's just like you might go from being a very cold person to a very warm person. Like that warmth is coming back in. Even like, look at those clouds, they're blue, right? They're dark blue and it just seems cold, and then this light's coming in and the warmth's coming back into your life and the warmth's coming back into what you expect from your life. So it's almost like you could have become a little bit pessimistic or something and you're becoming more optimistic again. I'm gonna wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Told Tarot Tuesdays.